Welcome to the Craft Tessa, everyone. If you are new, my name is Vanessa. On today's DIY video, we're going to use some Dollar Tree items to create this antique looking heart frame. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, where I post super quick and easy DIYs, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I post new videos every week. Now let's get on with today's craft. So for this project, I'm going to use this foam heart that I had. The Dollar Tree has them too, but I already had this one, so I'm going to use it. And a 5x7 photo frame from the Dollar Tree. I bought this white gray color. This way I don't have to paint it too much. Now I'm going to use some molds with clay. The red one I purchased at Michael's. It's by the leather area, or where you can buy pieces of material. There's leather tools in that area. That's where you can find that mold. And I'm going to use the Das air dry clay. It's one of my favorites. I use it for most of my projects. I like the way that it holds, and I like that I can work with it pretty quickly. Doesn't need to be baked. All you have to do is let it dry. Within a few hours, it hardens up. So I'm going to make the frame look like it's an antique ornate piece. So I'm going to start to mold some of my pieces. I'm going to do different pieces from this red mold. So let's continue with that. So I unmolded my pieces. I actually also used my pink mold, which I purchased on Amazon, to do the center medallions for the corners. The clay is not completely dry yet, but I like to work with it that way. This way it molds to the frame much better. Now that I laid it out and I put it in the places that I want it to be, I'm going to take some hot glue and adhere these pieces to the frame. So let's continue to hot glue all the pieces around the picture frame. So now while I wait for the clay to harden, I'm going to take this yellow chenille yarn. It's from the Dollar Tree. It's actually become one of my favorite yarns to work with. I love how soft it is and how easy it covers anything that you want to wrap with it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the yarn and I'm going to wrap it around the foam heart. I'm really not going to use that much glue. All I'm going to do is tie the first piece around the heart, and then I'm just going to keep wrapping until I am done wrapping the entire heart. So let's continue with this part. So now I'm almost done wrapping the entire heart, and the only place that I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue is now at the end. This way I can seal the seam or the end of where I wrap the heart. So this is the only time that I'm going to use hot glue on the heart, and just a very tiny drop in order to tighten up the yarn, and I don't have to tie it and the knot won't be seen. And I'm just going to cut it off and we will be done with this part. So now that the clay is dry, I'm going to give the frame and the clay a quick coat of paint. This way it looks a little even. I'm going to take this white acrylic paint from the Dollar Tree. I'm really not going to spend too much time on it. I'm just going to go quickly around it. This way it has sort of an even white color to it. And that's all that I'm going to do here. So pretty quickly, I'm just going to give it a coat and we will be done with this part. So let's continue. And now the final step is to attach the heart to the frame. I have this pink satin ribbon, and all I'm going to do is cut a piece and tie it around the frame. I think this is a super easy and beautiful project, and it doesn't take that much work. So let me get some of the ribbon. I'm going to loop it through the heart, and I'm just going to make a quick tie around the frame, and we will be done, and this piece will be ready to display. So let's finish this up. And this is all that there is to this project. I'm just going to trim off the ends and we are done. I absolutely love the way that it turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell to get notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you all on my next DIY.